This person, Nardwar the goat. All right, I got my water. Stay hydrated, kids. Boop. All right, damn, 9 minutes of a TikTok.
So I feel like
Yo, I missed it. I missed the days. Well, not really, cause I like everything in one TikTok. But I miss the days where they used to be like, "Come back for part two."
about this for the last like
You know what I
2 years.
mean? But I liked it when they posted it literally the minute after they posted part one. You know what I'm saying? I don't like when it just turns me off, and it honestly makes me not want to follow them. But you gotta follow. I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm not desperate. I don't need to know that information that bad.
So I feel like I've been needing to talk about this for the last like 2 years. Don't know why I haven't, but today I'm going to because this is actually getting out of control.
Ooh.
So I had this old roommate that I lived with end of 2022 into
The
2023.
roommate story.
Not gonna say names, but you could definitely find out who it is. And basically, she asked if she could stay with me initially, and I literally bought her a bed to put inside my studio makeup room, whatever, my second bedroom that I was using as my makeup room. And she was living in there, and I was like, "What are your plans? Like, are you moving out? Like, da da da." Nobody wanted to move in with her. I don't know what happened with her friends. No fucking clue. Now I know why, but whatever. So she ended up like staying there for a really long time. So it was just me and Bryce. It's me and my boyfriend in this 2 bedroom apartment, all the way out 40 minutes outside of the city. So we decide, fuck it, let's get a 3 bedroom closer to the city, and let's give her her own room. So I talked to her. I made this arrangement. I said, we're gonna move into this place. I will gladly give you a job as my personal assistant. Do you accept? She accepted. We move into this new place. We're living. She has her entire own room, her own space. She has her entire own bathroom, everything. And she's living with me for like 2 years rent free. So her payment was rent. I asked her multiple times on top of this if she
So
would like
she's not
extra
giving
payment.
her real pay? I mean, I guess that is kind of nice if you think about it. Like, you don't really have to pay for anything.
And she always declined. And I was like, okay, cool, we're also just friends. I'm just like, I kind of wanted to give you this job so that I can like justify just like having you around because I love you and like we're besties. That's what I thought. But apparently we weren't. She was literally telling everybody that we were just roommates, and I was like, this is my best friend. I took her. Oh my god, guys, listen. Maybe I'm stupid, maybe I'm naive, maybe I just like really, really, really wanted a friend. But there were times that like she would go outside on the balcony and like have a little with Bryce, and I would walk outside and be like, hey, what's going on? And they'd be like, ee, and then she'd go and get up and go inside, and I'd be like, Bryce, like, what happened? Like, what were you guys talking about? He's like, oh, I don't, and like he could vouch for himself, but that would happen. And then there was a time where like she was so sad, so depressed. I was like, why?
Oh, girl. They might have something going on. I ain't gonna lie. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? You're saying Bryce vouch for himself, but, like, girl, he might be liking that attention. I'm gonna just say that. He's a guy. I'm gonna be straight up. If you're a guy, you know how guys are, man. You could be with a girl, but like if there's a little bit going on, you know what I'm saying? They like that attention. I'm just saying. So don't. If you're not trusting that girl anymore, I don't think you should trust little Brycey anymore. I ain't gonna lie.
Why don't you come to Canada for like the holidays and come spend time with my family? Like this would be so
she's
much
Canadian?
Fun. And
Baby,
we take her to Canada.
baby.
Oh my god, this girl is so fucking miserable and apathetic the whole time. She's talking over me at family dinners or like family brunches that we would go to where like my sister had to be like, yo, can you like calm the fuck down? Like, what are you doing? She'd be on her phone and be like, and then flip her phone, show it to Bryce while there's like 20 other people there, and then turn it back to her and just like be laughing so loud to where everybody's like, girl, calm the fuck down. Anyways, so that happened. On that trip, I got Moldavite. She got extremely sick. Which, I get it if you guys aren't like crystal people, whatever. Like, I didn't do anything. I didn't deliberately do that to get her sick. It was just kind of like a part of the whatever. So all of that happened. And she got like super, super sick until I was just kind of like, okay, hey, so I don't know what's going on with you, but I was driving her to all of her appointments, like to her blood tests, like all this different stuff. And she goes, yeah, it's probably from that fucking Moldavite you got. And I'm like, oh, so you know you're toxic. Like, you know you're toxic as fuck. Anyways, all this like happens. I end up going on a trip, and before I go on a trip in like June of 2023, I'm like, hey, you need to either get a job, do your current job better, or just start fucking paying me rent because
AKA be a better personal assistant. That's literally what that means, bro. You gave her a job as a personal assistant. She's like, yeah, you're terrible at it. Like, Fetch me my water.
Can't
Oh,
keep
got
living
it right
here
here.
while not doing any work at all. You guys want to know what she did for her entire
Yes,
like
tell
I
me.
think it was like $1,600 of rent a month? She posted on my Instagram reel.
Hold on, $1,600 worth of rent a month. Hold on, what? What? What'd you say?
I'm like, hey, you need to either get a job, do your current job better, or just start fucking paying me rent because you can't keep living here while not doing any work at all. You guys want to know what she did for her entire like I think it was like $1,600 of rent.
3-bedroom, 16. Girl, where do you live? Where the heck do you live? 1,600 bed. Hello? Yo, here at NYC,
She
yo.
posted on my
Oh,
Instagram.
wait, hold on. I did not press you. Calm down. We're gonna finish your story, all right? But 1,600 worth of bedroom. I can't even say that, bro. I can't even finish that damn sentence because that is a room. When I say room, I mean like basically this closet right here. You see this closet right here? That's $1,600 worth of fucking rent. All right. Damn, bro.
Instagram reels and my YouTube shorts once a day. Once a day, and she didn't even have to make the videos. Those were already videos made by me. So I was like, okay, whatever, girl. This is getting out of hand. So I was like, you need to like get your shit together. And she's like, well, you just need to tell me what to do. I was like, I tell you all the time. Like, come help me with YouTube videos. Like, help me film this. Like, do this, whatever. I took her to the Dubai. I took her on the fucking tripping with Tart trip for free. I took her with me to Dubai. Who the fuck else would do that for their friend? Sorry, I'm like spitting. Anyways, but so I take her on this trip. We come back. That was in like January,
Dubai.
June. I'm like, hey, get your shit together.
Bro, I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend. I'll be. Listen, I'm very good with personal assistants. This is my job application right now. If you need a personal assistant, I got you. Just take me. You know, just do that. You know what I'm saying? And take me to Dubai because I'm trying to be on a yacht with like billionaires in Dubai. That would be fun. But like, yeah, my job application right now as a friend and as a personal assistant because that's crazy. Ow! Ow!
So on my trip, I come back. She gets up. She goes, "I'm going to work," and I'm like, "Oh, cool. So you got a job? Like, where are you working?" She goes, "This person's assistant." I was like, babe, you got a job as somebody else's assistant while being my assistant while not even fucking doing your current job right?
Wait, you can't do that? I'm confused. I thought like, I mean, one, you're not paying her money, so I feel like being someone's, if you want to get a little cash, you know what I mean? You could be someone's personal assistant, no? Or is that like a 24/7 kind of job? I don't know.
Right. So I was like, right, okay, cool. So I was like, this is bullshit. So then at some point I'm like, oh my god, like Bryce can like talk about this if you ever want to, if anybody, whatever. But he was literally mediating our conversations because she would sit on the couch while I'd be like shaking, like super anxious, being like, hey, I don't know why you're treating me like this or why you're like doing all this different stuff. Like, you're so like, I don't know why I'm so scared of you, but like, why are you treating me like this? And she'd sit there and be like, like that, like literally just laughing at me on the couch, and I'd sit there and be like, what? Anyways, so she ends up moving out, doesn't say anything to me. Her birthday party's like 2 days later, doesn't invite me. I end up going anyways because we're all in the same friend group, and she was like, I wasn't going to invite her, but like the invite would have gone around. And I was like, cool, fuck you.
That's
crazy. So
crazy.
The whole time until I call Bryce and I go, do you want to say happy birthday to her? And she like, I like walk up and I'm like, hey, like Bryce wants to say happy birthday because he was in Colorado. And she takes the phone, she walks away, and she's like, hi, oh my god. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I was like, okay, so whatever, mistreating me the whole night, doesn't even say a word to me. I think I say happy birthday, and she goes, thanks. I'm like, cool, whatever.
LA behavior.
All of that was like back end of 2023.
Alright, so let me just tell you something. Nardwar. Okay. Yeah, she's in love with your boyfriend. That's all I gotta say, bro. And he's definitely enabling it. Let me tell you. That little in the balcony, enabler. All right. He's either trying to be nice because I mean y'all all lived together at one point, or like I don't know. But she's definitely in love with your boyfriend.
Over the years, not only have I seen her out wearing my clothes that like have gone kind of like missing. When she moved out, she also like screamed and yelled at me to take my like the items of furniture that I like bought myself, and she was like, "Well, you're gonna throw it away anyways." And I was like, "Okay, well, you're using it, and it's in my apartment, and I paid for it. So if you want it, here, like, I'll give you a deal on them." And she would scream and yell at me and be like, "This is your fucking fault. Like, I'm moving out because of you." Da da da. So I'd have to like text Bryce when he wasn't home and be like, "Can you please text her? Like, she's really fucking scaring me right now." And like, there was a whole point in time where I
Why would you tell her to text her? Girl! What? Why would you tell him to text her? That's like the last thing you should be doing, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but this is between you and her. Like, this is your guys' situation. You shouldn't be asking your mans to be texting another chick, alright? I don't care if that's your friend at all. I would not take that at all, bro. Like, let's say, right, me and my friend, pretty much, I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably the only single girlfriend of my friend group. I'm not gonna hold you. But, like, pretty much all my friends, they got their own mans, right? And I treat them as, like, basically, like, one of the girls. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking at them like, oh my god, like, no, hell no. Hell to the freak to the no. Okay? That's insane. That is insane. And you tell them, be like, telling your mans, like, hey, can you text her because she's acting crazy? Like, what? What? You just said you're in the same friend group. Why don't you talk to one of the other people that you're also friends in that friend group? That makes more sense. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? But, like, I would never, like, I don't ever imagine one of my friends being like, yo, texting their man and be like, yo, can you talk to Hanan? She's acting kind of crazy right now. That's, honestly, that is your fault right there, Nardwar. Alright? That's crazy. That's crazy.
to live with her because I was like, what if she fucking murders me? Like, she's actually crazy. Anyways, so recently, the only reason that I want to come out and talk about this is not only has she been doing some like real weird shady stuff, but there have been two specific instances. First off was a mutual friend's birthday party that we were at, and I was taking pictures of my back tattoo in the bathroom, and her and this other kid that I used to be friends with, they walk in. She literally looks at us, laughs so hard, like my friend's taking pictures, laughs at us so fucking loud, and is like, "Oh my god, what are the odds? What are the fucking odds?" And then like runs out, and like people saw this, and people were like, "That is so fucking petty. Like, what is she screaming about?" And I'm like, "I have no idea." So I was like, "Cool,
LA
right?
behavior.
Like you're just literally laughing at me.
This is so LA. I'm sorry.
Right?
I already know where they live, but just by the way they're talking.
I think like 2 nights ago, Saturday. Today's Monday, so Saturday we go to this birthday, and we're at two separate tables. And I'm like, just kind of like doing my thing. I don't pay any attention to these people, mind you, because I know how they are. I see them giving me little looks, like doing little whispers, like pointing their fingers. I don't care. I'm not like, I've never confronted them. Like, I really don't give a fuck. But, so I walk over to the DJ booth. My friend is DJing. I'm behind the booth, and I see from the corner of my eye, because there's like the booth, and it's facing like 3 separate tables. And I see from the corner of my eye, empty table. These two people pointing, laughing, and when I tell you laughing like this, like they're like, like throwing their bodies everywhere, and I'm like,
that's crazy.
What the fuck did I do? Like, bro, it's been 2 fucking years. Get a fucking life. Like, what do you even do with your fucking life other than like talk shit about me? And it's so, this is so frustrating because not only has this been going on recently more and more and more, where I'm like, you're sitting there like whispering about me while I don't even look at you. I haven't even looked at you. I didn't smile. I didn't wave. You don't fucking exist in my life. Not only that, I also learned that she was like in love with my boyfriend, trying to talk about like, oh, he's so good for her. Like, why is he even with her? Like, I'm like, cool. So like, she literally saw us get together through our entire fucking relationship.
I called it.
Then of us fighting, of us like going through it, all this different stuff, and she's sitting there being like, oh my god, like, and not only that, I have this other ex-best friend who's like, weird person, public op number 1, public enemy to not only me but to my people, public enemy, and they're best friends now. Not best friends, but they befriended each other even though recent Shadi knew how past Shadi did me, and they have nothing in common. And I'm just ranting at this point, but basically, hi, my name is Noor, and I don't give a fuck about what you have to say about me or do, there's a reason we're not fucking friends anymore. Get a fucking life. Keep my fucking boyfriend's name out of your mouth. He doesn't
Talk
fucking
your
want
shiz,
you.
girly.
Thank you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She's a baddie. So, you know what happens when you're a baddie. I'm sorry, Nardwar. It just be like that. When you're a baddie, you just got ops. It just, people just, for some reason, don't like baddies. But yeah, so that's the first one. Now we know, like, the story. This was, like, the first video posted about that whole situation. All right, so we're going to check out the next one. Let me know what you guys think about this, man, because that is crazy.
Today I'm going to be responding
this
to
is
a
the next
video
one.
that was posted about
Okay.
me and my friend.
Ooh. Yo, I swear to God, every single time I'm on stream, guys.
I know I'm a little late. I've just been letting it simmer.
Oh my God, this is also 10 minutes.
Because I have some things to say.
Ugh.
So this girl,
Alright.
I'm going to call her Door for legal reasons. This girl posted a video about 9 minutes long. Sure, you can go find it. Making all of these false claims about my friend and me. And first of all, the main thing I have to say is no one ever talks about you. No one ever laughs at you. Never have I ever talked about someone in the room, laughed at them, and pointed at them. On my mom, on God. Like, I had
Okay,
never,
I immediately
ever
believe him.
la-
Guys, I'm sorry. I don't play about mamas, alright? Unless he doesn't like his mama. So that would be a different story. But, like, once you say on your mama, just automatically, I just got to. You know what I'm saying? I just automatically believe you. And it just, everything just gets out the door. Damn, I'm so easy to be gaslit, bro.
laughed and pointed at someone in a public function. I was raised with manners. If I'm going to talk shit about someone, I'm going to go, and it's going to be done. Okay? No one is laughing at pointing. You are just...
Or you could go to their face and be like, yo, you did this, and that. But that's just me, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Unless if I really don't like someone and they don't know it, I honestly would not even be friends with that person. But, like, I get what he's trying to say. Like, he would not say it in front of her face. But, like, you kind of should. Unless you're going to be like, look at you, girl. You're ugly. Or something like that. Like, something that's not nice at all. You know what I mean? But, like, if you don't like someone, one, don't be friends with them. I know, kind of crazy to think about. And two, you can just literally be like, tell them what they did wrong and, like, actually speak about the situation. Doesn't mean you have to be friends with them again. It just means that they know exactly how you feel. That's it, yeah.
So narcissistic and desperate for attention and a compulsive, manipulative liar that you sit there behind the fucking screen and make up all of these lies. That did not happen. Secondly, the instance that you're talking about where we walked in on you in the bathroom. I walked in, my friend didn't even see you. I walked in and I see you arched back taking a photo of your back. And it was a funny sight to see, walking in and seeing somebody that I'm not friends with and she's certainly not friends with, sitting there in this 3-inch cubicle bathroom. Yes, it was awkward. Yes, I went, oh my God, we gotta go. Because I was trying to be respectful, give you your space. If I was this big-ass bully, I would have walked in there and went, nice photo, bitch. Like, I am not the type...
No, that is bully behavior. I'm sorry, bro. Okay, I'm on North's side right now. I'm on Nardwar's side right now, bro. Because that's crazy. That's crazy for you to do. Bro, if you're an actual adult, alright, if you're out here adulting, you would not even say anything, laugh or anything, just leave. I'm gonna be straight up. Or, like, if you're in the bathroom, go use the bathroom and then just do your business and then leave. You know what I'm saying? Because that's crazy. You just doing... That is mean girl LA behavior. Alright? I'm just saying. That's insane to me. Like, that... Alright, we're on North side right now, guys.
I do not... If I have an issue with you, if I want to make fun of you, if I want to bully you, I will do it to your face and I will do it good. I promise you that. No one has
You just did it to her face, bro.
Because I don't care enough. I literally... You are nothing to me. No one laughs at you. Like, you are just...
You just laughed!
Okay? You need to get this through your head. No one is talking about you. That is never.
You just did though. What? Yo, guys, I 100% believe that after they did, and then they left, right? I 100% believe they were like, bro, look at her taking a picture of her back. Like, how embarrassing is that? Yo, I promise you, they probably did that shit. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy, bro. Right there, that's me. That's mean girl behavior. I'm gonna be straight up. That's messed up. Like, even if you don't like somebody, right? I mean, clearly you're not friends with the person anymore. So why even like instigate that like little laugh moment? Like, that's weird. He's like, yeah, no one is laughing at you. Boy, you just did. You just basically exposed yourself. All right.
I walked into the bathroom. I said, "Oop, we gotta go. Like, what are the chances?" Just like you said, we said, "What are the chances?" We didn't walk away and say, "What a freak! Oh my god, I can't believe she's taking pictures of her back tattoo. Oh my god." No one cares. We're at a party full of influencers. You think I'm bullying you for taking photos?
That sounds like a nightmare.
Girl, I took 10 photos that night. I took 25 photos that night. No one is judging you for that. So your story's not even lining up. You're making these false claims.
No. Her story is lining up, bro. You just literally said what she said. Like, that you basically kind of laughed at her and said, what are they? She literally said exactly what you goddamn said. All right, boy? Stop trying to...
Do not even make sense.
Say
Why would I do
false.
that? And you're going to sit here and shit on my character? I'm not really going to go and try to defend my friend. I will try to refrain from that, even though she deserves to be defended, when no one is defending her and you are sitting there lying on her name. I'm going to try to speak on just my situation as much as I can. Door, do you understand that that is my best friend's birthday party that you're talking about that night, where I walked in on you in the bathroom? Do you understand that I haven't went and talked shit about you to anyone? Because if I did, I would have made sure you weren't at that birthday party. I would have made sure of it. But I didn't, because I don't care about it.
What does that even mean? My guy, I'm sorry, but look at these videos. These are all his videos, right? 200 likes, 131 likes, hold on, 300 something likes, 147. Bro, you're just part of the LA scene. I'm gonna be straight up. The fact that you're just like being like, I will make sure you wouldn't make it to that party. That is such mean girl LA behavior, bro. I've never seen something more LA than that. All right. And the fact that you're saying that is mean. I'm gonna be straight up. It's mean. Like, if I really cared, I would make sure that you wouldn't make it to that party. Boy. Yeah, you listen, boy. Cause clearly she's a real influencer and you got like 200 freaking likes on a page. I bet that he probably buys bots. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know TikTok allowed that kind of stuff, but he probably buys bots. 200 likes in a 1.2 million looking page. Yeah, I'm just saying. Damn, I'm out here defending Nora, bro. Nora, I got you. Yeah.
Same room as me. I don't care who you hate, who you don't hate, because you are crazy, and half of LA dislikes you for valid
I knew this
reasons.
was LA.
You have hurt so many people.
I had
You've
a feeling.
manipulated so many people. You have ruined every single relationship you have. You have ruined them. Every single relationship you have fucked up. You've been in LA for 5 years now, at least. How many friendships have you had since the beginning? Because I don't know if there's even one. I don't know if there's even one. Okay? Me and just this girl that you're talking about, who happens to be one of my... Pause. Who happens to be one of my best friends, have had a friendship for 6 years. And the only time that relationship had a gap was when you got between us. It was when you came between us and you manipulated me and you talked shit on her, and it was this whole thing. And I took your side. And I took your side in it because, honestly, just because I'm dumb and I shouldn't have done that. And I will regret it every day of my life that you did that and the way you treated her and left her for dust. And then, months later, after I chose your side over my best friend, after I chose your side, you drop me like I'm fucking trash. You stop hanging out with me, stop inviting me to things, all because some other guy doesn't like me. Some random man who now has four, I think, four sexual assault allegations that are public. This is the person who you chose over me. You're like, oh, no, I don't like him. And you were like, okay. And then you chose him over me.
Oh,
after
that's
I
crazy.
just dropped my best friend.
Now we need to know who that guy
and
is.
Took your side.
No, I don't know if I can take
And
his side because
honestly,
of that.
the only reason was because you were talking so much shit, and I was like, damn, like, that's crazy. I can't believe she did all that. And then put on the big pants, the big girl pants, and she packed her fucking bags, and she started her own life, and she left her whole friend group, and nobody went and checked in on her and made sure she was okay while she was going through one of the hardest times of her life. Insanely traumatic. She's grieving. You're shitting on her for grieving? It is so insanely disgusting and disrespectful for you to talk about somebody grieving and saying she was feeling all depressed, and then talk about how when she was sick with an illness that has not been cured or found out about, an extremely traumatic time of her life where she's in and out of hospitals all the time, for you to sit there and say, maybe it was my Moldavite, and then you sit there and say that she said, oh, I bet it was that fuck-ass Moldavite, which you know damn well my friend would have never said that to you. She don't believe in rocks, girl. Like, what the hell? And if that rock was working, I promise you it would have picked you up and flicked you. Because what are you literally talking about? Actually, what are you talking about? Actually, what are you talking about? And gosh, you are so lucky that you found 7 million views or whatever the hell it's at of all these people who don't know who you are. Because the ones who know who you are know that you're batshit crazy. And that you have been hated by just 25 huge influencers, have had public relationships with you, and then beefed with you. Because you are insane. You are insane. And you hate everyone. And you treat people like shit. There's one common denominator in every single one of your friendships, and it's you. And you fucked them all up. And you hate to see my friend seeing one of your old friends, which, by the way, is everyone. Everyone's your enemy. And everyone's your op. Like, literally everyone. You hate everyone. And a lot of them hate you, too, for valid reasons. You hated to see them just existing, speaking to each other. You had to make it about yourself. You had to... you got so mad that other people are happy and existing without you that you went and made that post. And also, in this video, the way you say, I don't pay attention to these people, I don't think about these people, like, I just want them to shut up. No one is talking about you. And you have been posting about just this situation and me and the bathroom situation literally just 10 times I can think of off the top of my head. Not to mention all the private stories and close friends that we're not on, that we don't see. You have been talking about this and obsessing over this for decades. You have talked about this for so long.
Alright, he's just like talking about somebody.
It's actually insane. Honestly, you need to get it together. You need to stop talking about me, stop talking about my friend, and just shut the fuck up because you look so dumb right now.
I ain't gonna lie. You're looking a little dumb, boy. Alright? Because you just proved her point. I'm gonna be straight up. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this. But he definitely proved her point. Okay? Because I'm like, she said you guys laughed, and then you said something, and then, you know, obviously she will feel a type of way. I would feel a type of way. You know what I mean? Like, damn, bruh. Like, go do your business and then leave. Like, what? Like, but the thing is that they just left right away. You know what I mean? I don't know if they waited for her to leave the bathroom or something, but that is weird, bruh. I need to know, because I want to know who's... Oh, it's a different girl.
Hi, so I don't usually involve myself into TikTok drama, but
they
I feel
always
as
say
though
that.
I have to give my shared experience to give everybody
Is this the girl?
more context on the situation.
Is
that's
this the
happening
roommate?
between my little sister and a bunch of influencers who have interjected themselves in a drama that doesn't necessarily involve them. So this all started on my little sister's birthday when she posted on her spam account about her experiences with her ex-roommate who also had...
Oh, this is the sister! This is the sister of Noor. Oh, God, this is about to get juicy!
friend. Honestly, I recommend that all of you go watch the video. I think it's very funny as someone who has experienced the ex-roommate, as well as the fact that Noor is a very good storyteller. That video blew up for multiple reasons, one of them being the fact that the ex-roommate that was living with my little sister for around 2 years was living completely rent-free, but on top of all of that, she still wanted more. Now you're probably wondering, well, if it was 2 years ago, what's the point in bringing it up now? It's because she's being bullied by her ex-roommate and also another ex-friend of hers who have bonded over not liking Noor. And it's very unfortunate because they'd be laughing in her face at parties, they would be shutting the door in her face. Whenever they see her, they'd be pointing and laughing. Just rude crap all around. That doesn't make you feel good. I just wanted to come on here and give context to what I personally saw with the ex-roommate and even the ex-friend of Noor's who's made a video about her, mischaracterizing her and slandering her. I just wanted to come on here and share my experience. Firstly, with the ex-roommate, I'm going to completely tell the truth here, but I never got good vibes from the start. It came off as a sort of parasitical relationship in which me and a lot of my siblings did tell Noor about, tried to warn her about. You know, Noor took this girl on the trip to Dubai. She would pay for her flights. She would pay her rent.
Like I said, yo, Noor, I know it may seem like I'm out here being fake or whatever, but like, yo, I'll be your friend. You know what I'm saying? Take me on a trip to Dubai. We friends forever. We locked in. You heard? We locked in right now. You may not know this, but if you do eventually see this, we're locked in. You heard?
Her live rent-free with the small price of just working as her live-in assistant for social media and stuff. But seeing as though she didn't even do that much for her rent, it just seemed like she was taking advantage of my little sister. My little sister and her boyfriend would also buy her food almost every single day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, all on their tab. They would buy her drinks when she wasn't sobering up. They would buy her Ubers everywhere that she wanted to go. These are things that I saw as Noor's older sister and tried to advise her against, because people like that, people who find you like that, aren't in it for a genuine relationship. They're in it because they want something. And this girl wanted a lot and she was getting a lot. So around the time that everything started to fall apart around them, is actually when me and my other older siblings told Noor, don't have her live with you if she is actively being all giddy with your boyfriend, giving you snark remarks, making your live-in spaces, your communal areas very uncomfortable. She's treating you like a bad friend if she's going behind your back and stating that you're just a roommate. These aren't things that you should be doing, paying rent and doing all of this stuff for a person. These aren't things that you should be doing for someone who treats you like this. I want to go off the record and say that there was this time that the ex-roommate got all of Noor's mutual friends into a group chat and tried to have a sort of intervention on Noor's character, to which a lot of their mutual friends were like, girl, what is going on? I want to give my perspective on the trip to my hometown, in which the ex-friend came. This is all during the time that the ex-friend is calling Noor just her roommate, not her friend. The ex-friend didn't want to pull up to the trip to my hometown. She didn't have to. But she did. She met all of us. She met our family, because it meant a free trip to Canada. It meant free housing here. It meant free food. And it also meant free vacation. Not on her dime. So this is something that I just want to put out there. This is Noor trying to salvage their relationship and to mend it. This is her giving her ex-roommate what she can in the way that her ex-roommate will reciprocate. And it worked. She came along. When she was here, I can basically attest and say she was treating my little sister badly. Not in the sense where she was calling her names or being rude. In the sense where she wouldn't talk to her too much. She would kind of ignore her when Noor was talking. There was that time where we all went out on a big table, a big reservation brunch table, and Noor was trying to say something, and her ex-roommate basically pulled out a meme and shoved it across the table just for Noor's boyfriend to see, basically laughing so loud that Noor couldn't say a single word, and which my older sister had to basically be like, girl, that's not okay. So I was there for that, and that did happen. And then after that, I will say that she felt very sick. It happened out of nowhere. She was fine at the brunches, she was fine at the family gatherings, but she fell sick and she would have to rest at my mom's house. And to me personally, it just felt like she was overreacting over my family basically telling her to chill out. But again, what do I know? It turns out she was very sick. I also want to state that the ex-roommate has come out and stated that Noor posted that video basically like talking about her experience about the roommate situation on the anniversary of her friend's death, to which I'm very confused about because firstly, what is the anniversary of your friend's death? How does anyone know that? Secondly, it was my little sister's birthday. Especially right after the ex-roommate claimed that my little sister is always playing victim. It just seems as though you're kind of playing victim. Since then, one of Noor's ex-friends, another person, posted a video clowning on Noor's character and states Noor basically stopped hanging out with him after he dropped the ex-roommate because he believed Noor. And once Noor stopped hanging out with him, he immediately started hanging out with the ex-roommate, which I personally find super telling and very weird, because if you were so willing to drop the ex-roommate, you were clearly a witness to everything that was going on at that point in time, and Noor does have screenshots of this happening. The second thing that I want to reiterate is the fact that you state that the ex-roommate was having the worst year of her life, grieving over her friend's death and also going through an insane chronic illness, and how dare Noor basically like not give the full story. I just want to reiterate that the screenshots of the messages between that man and my little sister, not
Oh my
one
God.
place does.
Oh my God, my computer's about to die. Guys, hold on, 1 second. We're saved! Yes, okay, continue, Nora's sister.
Does he ever defend the ex-roommate, despite being mutual friends with her at the time, despite dropping her because of all of this stuff that was going on at the time? Never once did he state, hey, maybe the reason why she's acting like this is because her friend fucking died, or hey, maybe the way that she's acting like this is because she just got a chronic illness. Not a single thing. So for you to come on here and to weaponize that and state that my little sister, how dare she not know, and how dare she basically say all these things without giving the full story, is honestly, to me, very dishonest. Because even you didn't know. I also kind of just want to talk more on my personal experience with the man that basically made a video defending the ex-roommate. He is the type of person to crack open and laugh at someone in public.
I mean, he said it.
Before. At my little sister's 20th birthday party, this person had actually touched me in ways I didn't consent to be touched. They also...
Oh?
I don't even know how to say this, man. They asked me if I wanted to, if I was DTF, and I basically said that I was a lesbian, and in their response they said that it was okay because they didn't actually like women.
Yeah, because I was about to say, yo, he is not looking like the straight kind of type. The woman-loving kind of type. Alright? And listen, I'm an advocate, alright? I support the community, but like, my guy, you can't get people, like, other men to like you back or something? Like, you're willing to sleep with another woman? That's weird. Okay. I don't know if...
The first time,
they
came back a little
gay men
bit
actually do that kind of
next
stuff.
time I saw them and started grabbing at me, leaning in to kiss me, and doing all things I'm sure they didn't mean to do. Mind you, I was completely sober.
Oh, that's crazy.
And I remember
I love
going
how
to
she
my
left it
sister
till the
to
end.
ask her if this person was queer because the way that they were touching me was very unnecessary, and she told me that she was unsure, which kind of rubbed me the wrong way, literally. My point is that when people are drunk, they do random ass crap, and laughing and pointing at someone in public is not out of the picture. It's not outlandish either. Anyways, I thought I would also share since we're all sharing.
That's crazy, man. That is wild, bruh. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Nora's sister knows how to talk. She had me sad. Okay? She had me sad. Y'all saw me, bro. She had me sad. I didn't say nothing. I had nothing to pitch in. I was like, damn, bro, like, I'm trying to say something, but, like, I really don't know what to say, if I'm being quite honest. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This was crazy. Yeah, I think I'm still on Nora's side. I think. Because the guy seems, I don't know, you know LA mean behavior when you see it, and that guy is the definition of it. He's literally textbook LA mean behavior, alright? I've seen it, and it's not pretty, alright? They think they're pretty, Does that make sense? Like, they think they're the best looking thing in the world because they live in LA. Bro, leave the United States. And when I say that, I mean see the goddamn world. Okay? Because the whole world doesn't revolve around LA. Alright? Literally. You go outside of LA, bro, there is so much worlds to see. That was, I meant world. There's only one. You know? But there's just so much to see that is not Los Angeles. You know what I mean? Honestly, just go to freaking Colorado. There's you know, mountains and such, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that stuff does not mean anything. Especially, I can tell, you know, obviously all these people are super young. They're probably around my age, if I'm being quite honest, because you know I'm still a bit of a youngster. You know, I'm not old yet. So yeah, they seem like they don't have their priorities straight for sure.